Coach, when you're confident in both Nate and Tre, how do you decide which one takes a series at each possession?
Again, Tre can extend some plays with his feet. Nate, through the bulk of this year, we went with Tre early because he can do some things, but Nate kind of separate himself with early play. These last couple games, it's just kind of been if we need a little shot in the arm. His hand actually cramped up, and at the end, that's why Nate kind of came back in. He kind of went into an upper body arm cramp, and we actually thought when he came in, he broke his hand because his thumb was pointed cockeyed and whatever. So, but anyway, he battled. Tre did a good job. Nate's a good player. They're young, and we're gonna keep them coming. They got to play better though.
Kevin, you scored 47 points. Obviously, it's not enough. What can you do to kind of change things around defensively?
Again, we got to keep looking at schematics. Gave him too much time to throw. If we didn't come at, and then when we came, we didn't get home or missed tackles when we were there to make the play. Of course, 98's a nice player. Devin can make some plays with his feet and made us look foolish a couple times. So we got just we'll look at this open date again. What we can do short term to give ourselves a chance. We got to keep looking offensively. We've only got the ball for 21 minutes. Yeah, we only run. They run 7 more plays. So if we could get some stops and get the ball back, we could really gas some people and run them out of the building. But it's kind of putting it all together. If the offense slows down, there's less time of possession, but you still got to get the stops. And I think our defense plays hard. And again at the end, I didn't like the way we managed the one red zone opportunity where we came up with the field goal, and then we backed it up, and we didn't get the 2-point play, and then we back it up there when we get the turnover, giving it right back. And we got to still manage some things. The margin of error is not great, but again, as we put it together, I think our kicking's got a little bit better. And offensively, the tempo helps us. Same time, it might hurt the defense, but that's kind of how we're scoring those points. And it kind of is what it is. So fortunately, we don't have a lot of turnovers. We're getting to where we're eliminating negative plays. But we'll do a good job here in open date of really, most importantly, just looking at us and what we think the short-term answers are to give us a chance to have a better week, go get Minnesota, and then run it down the schedule, see how many we can get between now and that last game.
Was Tre doing anything differently today or better today? With Roberson, was he doing anything different or better today than maybe he's done in previous games?
Well, again, I think early, the weather really hurt early the ability to throw the ball. And his ability to run the ball then kind of changes the defensive structure a little bit. And so I think the weather really maybe hurt our ability to run the ball with Nate. And so you needed Tre's ability to do a couple of those quarterback kind of runs and then get the play action off of that. And that's just a little bit of the dynamic of it. So again, I don't know if Nate played poorly as much as the weather and the way it was kind of worked in favor. It gave Tre maybe a better opportunity. Interesting to see when you look at tape. That's my going live. Just thought we needed a shot, and he comes in and starts running around, and for the most part played okay.
Did Coleman get hurt early in the second half?
I think they said, that's why I asked you at the end. He got a helmet in the thigh or something, got a little bruised deal. So, and Steve and D'Angelo are complimentary good players. So, but those guys, they battled pretty hard for the most part.
How about Antonio Allen?
So I got a slight knee, and I think his comments were, I think he'll be back. Hopefully, sure we'll see as we get into it. I don't think anything was major today, and Jacardi got hit. And Scott Williams said he wanted to go back in, it wouldn't let him, and Funderburg got Dean, came back out. So again, a competitive game. Initially, I thought they came out playing physical pretty hard. I think we weathered it. I think that field goal, that drive right before half, Mitch's kick was huge. The turnover flow got to get us into it. And then we had a pretty good ball game. Until that little flurry there in the fourth quarter, we didn't manage the score zone situations of a field goal, a 2-point. We get a turnover, give it back. Outside of that, it was a heck of a little battle there for us. A lot of fun.
What was that locker room like? I mean, was that a feeling like they let one get away?
Oh, I mean, that was our we wanted to play. I mean, our deal our deal's not to have stats and score points, it's to win games, and we needed to play well. You don't win on the road. They've won now 19 straight here. This isn't easy. It wasn't going to be easy. It wasn't going to be perfect, but we were going to come for 4 quarters at the end, look up, and we were just sloppy enough. And that's all we talked about, how to clean up some of our sloppiness. There's just some things we're doing in our approach that, without being perfect, that we just need to be a little bit more attention to detail in the way we approach our life, the way we approach practice, and the way we approach taking the field and playing the game. We'll keep coming. We've come some degree the right way. We got to keep coming down the stretch, though. Not give in. They didn't give in today. We're not gonna give in down the stretch.
Can you comment on Galen's game?
Again, both he and Funchess, we gotta kind of load it up to stop the run, get them one-on-one, and then, if we didn't blitz, protection was all day with their gap, max protection to do their boot pull-up scheme, and worked as well, but Joey, he had a huge day, and I thought Funchess did as well.
What'd you see on Nate's?
360 yards is ridiculous.
What'd you see on Nate's interception when he came in for Tre? What was?
We were just doing a vertical seam, and he kind of went to the single side to Cody. Cody squirted it too deep inside, got a little too far inside, and I don't know if it went the wrong way, but just the dynamics of him squirting the route and spacing, it was a little easy for the safety to get there. We needed to increase the space, get a little bit wider. Corner was wide, he squirted inside, probably got 3, 4, 5 yards inside and gave the safety a chance. Competitive play, good for them.
Is the single coverage on Galen just a function of not being able to stop the run this year? I mean, it was.
Yeah, I mean, again, we've got to, if we play too deep, they're gonna get, 6, 7, 8, 9 all day, so you gotta load it up. And, again, my comment to the defense too was keep coming, keep blitzing, keep coming at it, because they're working. If you don't, let's keep coming and attacking. And we had a couple chances there, a couple blitzes where we let them get away. I think actually 2 of their scoring opportunities were potentially there to make the play for nothing. And they're gonna make the play and we don't.
With the 2-point conversion attempt with Latimer throwing, what did you see there that made you have that call?
Just play we do.
You
I
looked
mean,
at,
it's just 1 or 2 points.
Some more
looking
questions,
at
guys.
potential onside kick there late. Did you think about it and a couple of those late kickoffs with the struggles your defense was having?
No, because I really felt, like I really enjoyed watching that game on TV last night. And I thought one of the keys to the game last night was kick coverage where they pinned them deep. And I thought we pinned them deep. I kept thinking we'd get them on schedule and get the ball back at midfield. So, and we've done enough of those. They were kind of, we actually showed a look one time just to see if they would be ready for it. We weren't going to do it, just to kind of disguise it a little bit. So, what now, at the end, for sure we would have done it, but we didn't get to that point.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have had a couple of solid defensive games this year against Penn State, Bowling Green. Today they had conference and school records by the end of the third quarter. What, from your point of view, what was going on, and was there anything to be done about it?
Yeah, we're just getting blocked, not getting all blocks, missing tackles. We play a little basic, we got work by him, we came at him, and we were aggressive, we just didn't get home. So a lot of work to do. We'll take advantage of open date and see what we can do down the stretch.